Gather round and listen to a tale of brave souls, big and small, where they go on adventures, where they may trip but never fall. Trials, triumphs, and doing their best. Join us, friends, on a stumble quest. Last time on Stumble Quest.
A few minutes pass, and Lizelle does indeed return with a pair of guards. Stop right there, outsider.
Knack puts both his hands up.
We've been given word that somebody might be, shall we say, trying to supplant our gods.
I am a peaceful traveler from a far-off land. I do not wish to impose my beliefs on anyone else.
We will let you go for right now, but we will be keeping a close eye on you. I believe Art had sent a message
to Oswalt and Knack. I think Art had been like, hey, let's meet at the tree.
So you guys are leaving now, yes?
Yeah, we're leaving. We're leaving.
Knack waves a little too much at the guards when he's leaving.
As you're turning to wave at the guard that has been watching you, you realize he's already fucking gone. Just behind you, as you guys are leaving, you do see many guards and several paladins converging in place, sort of forming a wall where you guys just left.
Okay.
They are looking after you, vaguely annoyed that you are gone, but also not making an effort to chase you. But it's also as if they have been given some kind of an order not to do anything yet. Because they're definitely aware of something and suspicious of you. They want to give chase, but they're not.
I hate those.
I turn around and I go,
No.
snakes! I make a bunch of snakes go after them.
Do you? Don't.
The snakes appear in front of them in a little pile after you do this weird little motion in the distance.
Yeah.
And 6 of the guards pull back bowstrings and fire arrows at you.
Knack whips around, punch it!
Question.
No. Knack casts Wind Wall. Boop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wind Wall deflects arrows.
Oh, thank God.
Never mind then.
Because I can't do that shit yet.
And Knack just goes,
This is so sad. They're just a sad pile of snakes sitting on the ground made these people shoot at us. That's the quality of the police here. And then that didn't even do anything. They just shot sadly at us. And
Knack just goes, sitting on the ass of the elephant.
hey, buddy.
And he starts slapping the elephant's ass.
Hey!
Frogger looks at you in disgust.
So do we like just have an elephant and honey now?
Yeah.
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 And don't crowd
And a
the
goat,
elephant.
and
You
a
are
goat,
very
and a goat.
big. Like, Knack, you are very big and my elephant is small. Like, he is a small elephant. Please be careful. Do not crowd him. I'm on him too. Maybe he's suffering.
Oh, Knack's being gentle. He's not hurting the elephant.
Okay, good.
He wouldn't hurt. He would never hurt an elephant.
Frogger,
Frogger?
get the fuck out of here,
Wait,
man.
what does Frogger look like?
He's
Like
just
a frog.
staring at you in disgust. His eyes are narrowed.
Am I coming around on Frogger?
Oh my god.
Knack stops and looks at Frogger and then looks off into the distance and says,
You're right, Frogger. That was out of line.
He flicks you with his tongue.
Knack winces and says,
You're so wise. You're like a little monk, all covered in slime.
What the fuck?
that's it. That's all.
Art hears this walking alongside the elephant and just kind of flicks his hands in the air like, come on.
Knack shrugs.
Oh no, he doesn't say anything to Knack. He's not confronting him in any way.
We cannot come back through the city ever again.
Hey, I hope you didn't want to come back here, Art, because we're Grupa non grata now.
Group non grata. You have successfully escaped London City. The guards in your wake behind you are doing shockingly little. They do look very irritated as they're pacing back and forth, though.
Good.
They look like they're talking to each other about something.
I want to use my special listen. I want to use my special listen. I want to
do it.
See if I can hear what they're talking
listen.
about.
Also, I think we should be a little careful because there is a chance, I think, that these people might not be attacking us because they want to follow us.
So with my special listen, I have a 28.
Okay. So the gist of what you can hear from the myriad of guards that are all kind of mulling about is that they all really do want to go after you. However, they were told by somebody of much higher standing that they have to bide their time for now.
So bide their time is the language that they're using.
I'm telling you, motherfucker,
That
these
they're
guys
not
want
going
they're
that
just-
far.
these guys want to get our shit.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey Art, what do your elven ears hear?
He will relay that they've been told to bide their time.
Yeah.
Which does not sound promising for us, so we should be quick. Because we're not going that far to start.
No.
Is it possible that they've set up a checkpoint up ahead and they wish to ambush us?
I think it's more likely that they're gonna follow us. I
I don't think
where
they
we're
could have
going.
done anything that quickly.
I mean, they didn't know where we were going. How could they? They had no idea. We didn't even know where we were going until 5 minutes ago. How could they have planned an ambush?
So is
Yeah.
Oswalt aware that thing because that thing was vibrating, right? Making that sound?
He
is
probably
Oswalt-
would not be.
Well, Knack is, but
It was like, it was making a very faint sound. It wasn't quite the same as the humming sound from before.
Yeah. But I don't
It
think
was
Oswalt was back
mostly
yet.
just a feeling that was being put out that felt similar to the way that the humming sounded.
Yeah.
And you
that
said
makes
Knack
sense.
felt it too?
You rolled a nat 20, so yeah, you picked up on that.
Yeah.
As they came through, you definitely sensed something. Whether you felt it or heard it is kind of like ambiguous, but as they came through, you picked up on the sensation of some kind of a magic going off.
Is it?
That was outside of the regular spell.
Yeah. Knack's going to wait until the right time to
I was going to
talk
say,
about
we
it.
could talk about it around like camp or something, but we are fugitives on the run right now.
As you guys are moving throughout the night, the sun is long gone at this point, and you're wandering about, presumably somewhat tired, in the darkness of night.
Yeah, we should probably sit down and make camp soon.
yeah.
Wait, I thought we were supposed to travel at night, make camp during the day.
Yeah, but we're also exhausted.
Yeah, fair.
You've been up all day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
we've
pretty
been
sure I
heisted.
need to rest at least. We're just gonna make camp here. Someone gotta stay up because I don't want to get killed in the middle of the night.
I would
So.
like to get closer to the actual like peak itself. Am I pinging?
Yeah.
That's
I
where I
saw
want
the
to be.
ping.
I want to be on the P.
On the
P to-
P?
On the P to peak. Yeah, I feel like that's a good place to be.
Okay. Fair enough.
We've got mountain cover. We can like look kind of two ways.
You have something behind you to guard you, acting as a wall of sorts. That's pretty fair. That makes sense to me. For the listeners, they are on the eastern side of the mountain with steep, rocky cliffs to the west of them, and it's guarding them from one angle as they make camp.
So yeah, now we can talk a little bit about that life pendant thing. Yeah, so Art's gonna bring up what happened when he entered and exited the portal, because you heard it on exit, but you didn't. You wouldn't have seen Knack that it had activated upon entry, I think, as well.
Mm-hmm. It was much weaker on entry, though. It was much stronger the second time around.
Yeah. And as Art's saying this, he'll like give them back to Knack. There may be something more magical to this one than the other.
Knack holds it and says,
What makes you say that?
Did you feel the vibration?
Knack puts his hands up and says,
Yes, I was going to say I felt something.
It was that token, the one that the goat man gave you. I can't remember his name.
Knack looks down at the pendant in his hand and just feels betrayal. He really liked that goat man, but also
not enough.
It's also it just feels. He says,
Are you sure? Could it have been something else? How do you know?
Well, I don't know what the source is or why. It could have been just taking in magic from, I don't know, the transportation magic feels like it could be linked to the life god. Art says, as someone who knows what
it is a druid spell, right?
Yeah.
As well.
Next is,
but you're sure the energy was coming from this?
As sure as I can be, at least. And it was stronger the second time, so it could be charging up.
Next is
The second time?
Well, we went through the tree the first time, and...
Next nods, says,
oh, right.
Yeah, and I thought I felt something, but I kind of just shook it off as, you know, I haven't done that too much. Thought maybe that was just a normal kind of feeling. But coming back, it felt like it was coming from the pendant.
Knack holds the pendant by like it's not a necklace, right? Or is it just a pendant?
It's just like a little a token. It could feasibly be attached to a necklace, but it's just kind of like a free floating totem at the time being, or trinket. Yeah.
Knack like holds the pendant out as if to like he's contemplating like dropping it off the side of like the mount, and he stares at it.
Do you think we should get this appraised to find out what kind of spell is on it? Maybe we can trace it.
If I was to take out one of the little rods, the little mysterious rods, and poke at it, is that shit magic?
Yeah. It is magic. It's not producing a hum.
No.
But it's definitely magic.
Do you feel that perhaps the guard's behavior before we left London is somehow linked to this?
Is that something I could, like, roll for?
Yeah. Yes.
What am I rolling?
I feel like religion.
Okay.
Knowledge, religion.
I can do that. It's not a great roll, but it's an 11.
Well, as far as Art is aware, whenever there's been some kind of like, let's say, token of some sort of a false god that's been discovered, it's never been made like a big deal as far as the guards go. It's been collected and verified by the church and promptly dealt with appropriately.
appropriate.
Whereas they
we're using
either
quotes here appropriately.
send it away, or if it's completely not authentic, they just destroy it. So, as far as Art is aware, them being tracked for something that really has never showed up ever before is like very unlikely.
Okay. So Art will say, I don't think it's a danger to keep it.
But perhaps we should get it checked as soon as possible.
When we can. And we can see what kind of magic is on it.
Okay.
Can I?
Knack
handle that?
puts it like in his palm and
With our
clasps
common
it with his hand and then puts it back into his cloak. And he nods at Art.
Planes. Maybe I can figure something out.
All right, take it. The spell determines all magic properties of a single
that's
magic
not
item,
good.
including how to activate the
But
functions.
it's plus 10, so...
And how many charges are left.
It wasn't a great roll, but my...
Wow, that's
Okay.
a really overpowered spell for how small it is.
Yes, correct. But considering you don't actually have the spell, you can't tell
No.
its exact function.
No, I was just trying to figure out what kind of magic it is.
Yes.
And like what it feels like.
Based on your experience, and especially having been around Knack long enough, this definitely does feel like traditional life god magic.
Okay, so it's not...
It feels much, much older, though.
Yeah,
Like,
but
this
it
is
doesn't
old.
feel nasty.
No,
like-
it doesn't. It doesn't feel. It doesn't feel bad.
Okay.
If anything, it feels tired.
Dope. So, okay, you guys. This is definitely life god magic, and it feels very old, but not like malign.
Knack,
It does not feel
Knack
weird.
nods and says,
The idea that this is being tracked does not seem unusual for druids. It is possible that it is in fact tracking us, although I don't know if they would be able to gain any information out of context for what we're doing with it.
As long as we're not being tracked by the elves, I'm okay with that.
No.
Yeah, Art's gonna shrug and say, if it's life god magic, I don't think we have to be worried about that.
It
How
does
do you
not
know
feel
that he's
evil.
not in on it?
Knack feels a
Not
little
in on it,
nervous
Brix.
about having this,
I
though,
don't know.
considering he's
Perhaps
kind of avoiding them at the moment. But his other pendant doesn't do this.
No.
This is like older. I think this has a different kind of
This
enchantment
is
on
like
it that is
a-
way older than you or I know. Or, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really do druid magic, so... than you know in this
This
game.
is like a truly religious life god artifact
Yes, I guess so.
versus like a
But-
thing that was made to represent the life god.
If y'all can find
It
a
feels-
wizard, maybe we can know more.
Yeah.
It's like finding. If you were to compare it, it's like finding the actual bones of Christ versus
Someone
buying
who decided
crucifix.
to sell the
yeah.
just bones as the
Yeah.
bones of Christ.
Oh, well,
Right.
Yeah, like
In that case-
the totem that you found is like the one that you found in Tremoria is definitely a religious artifact, but in itself has no actual power. If that
If
makes
this,
yeah, so it's
if
like
this
it's like
truly
a
is
religious
some
totem.
kind of druidic artifact, then maybe it is good that I hold on to it and keep it safe.
and he holds it in his hands. He feels a little bad that he judged it so hastily.
Well, in
It's
your
ju- if
defense,
it wasn't
my friend,
If it wasn't for the
Please.
context of Munden being so creepy and weird, he probably wouldn't have jumped to that assumption immediately.
That's pretty fair.
I think you are justified considering the situation.
Very valid.
What are you gonna do, Knack? Huh? What are you gonna fucking do, bitch?
Knack now feels like he's going to get it checked by a wizard if he can, but he actually feels more endeared to this object now with that like kind of idea in his mind that this might be like some older artifact or even like a blessed artifact. Mm-hmm. He's just like,
fair enough. Makes
like
sense
that.
to me.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So, aside from that, while making camp, what do y'all do?
Hey, remember that time that I stick those snakes against those guards?
Yes.
That was pretty funny.
That was like an hour and a half ago.
It was pretty funny.
Art is going to do we're just going to do a quick little check-in with God.
What's up? What's good, dude?
Yeah, what's up, dude? Hey, what's up?
No, but actually, do the thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Art wants to. So the way he figures. Yeah, no, let's just go. Let's just get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey God, what's up? No. I don't know. He's just gonna like ring.
Good,
is anyone
bitch?
home?
Shit.
Is anyone home? Like
There's a bit of a delay, like some lag, but you do find a connection eventually. It's a little bit harder with being in out in the wilds. It's a little bit harder to focus.
okay.
Eventually, you do find a connection with Freylor.
Okay. I wanted to know if we could, or if I could request some protection on our short travels right now. I have a feeling that things are about to not go our way. He will say.
A bit of a pause, since, as I said, there's a little bit of a disconnect here. Before Freylor replies with, "Well, as you know, my child, I watch over all wanderers and free spirits. So, of course, I will be watching over you as well."
But is there anything you can do to make the path of others more difficult? Or to make us more difficult to find?
We're on sicking your god some people now. Dope.
Yeah, dog, I don't think you get what I'm asking you. I need a little extra juice right now.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, that's very nice and good, but can you kill my enemy?
No, not kill my enemies, but like sandstorms aren't uncommon.
But it's funny because he gave you the answer of like Jesus Christ, right? Loves everybody.
Oh,
He's I watch over everyone. It's like, no, you don't understand.
No, dog.
Can you give me a buff to something? One of my stats.
Can you just like wipe away the footprints that we were leaving, or like we're really not that far away from these people who like probably want to kill us? I don't know. I just
something more tangible.
I would love for them to think maybe we went the other way. Just like 10 tracks going the other direction would be like really great. Like to the north. I'd like super appreciate. I don't know. I know gods don't really like do a lot in the living world, but like you know,
I may certainly help you find your way much more light-footedly than perhaps you would otherwise.
Well,
then I guess that is what I will request.
But of course, my child.
Mm-hmm.
Anything for all wanderers.
What you get for having a benign god?
For having a god who loves people.
Yeah,
fuck.
They're in the shit for you.
You either have a god who shits all over you, or a god who doesn't do jack fuck.
I mean, to be fair, like Freylor's helped us out more than Havaste ever did. Fuck that guy.
It's not like Freylord didn't say they weren't going to do anything. They were just nondescript about what they would do.
Yeah. They won't help me cover my tracks, but that's okay.
Well, maybe they will. You don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how gods work. I pretend like I do, but
What exactly does light-footedly mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the shit. Tomorrow you get up and you're like floating, like you take a step and suddenly you're...
I can already do that.
Exactly. He tricks you.
I
into
can
thinking-
literally do that.
Take that, fucker. What's up? Use your own magic, bitch.
I just...
Yeah. Freylord's just up in heaven smoking weed.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Freylord's pretty chill. I like him.
Shut up, Art. I woke up yesterday at 5 in the morning because I was smoking weed.
Oh, guys, I'm so tired, man.
I didn't go to sleep.
I was up until like 5 a.m. smoking weed, man.
Stop asking me shit.
What the fuck? You didn't have to do that.
You're a god. You can literally just like do whatever.
You can like stop time and smoke weed if you want.
Yeah, like why you know what, sometimes you just want to experience the passing of time, man. Fuck.
While you're smoking weed.
Yeah. It like feels like so much longer than it is. You can stop time.
Yeah, but it's not the same. Whatever.
I want to feel it out like mortals do. Anyway.
Yeah, sorry. Talking about God smoking weed, it's fun.
Yeah.
Who's staying up to make sure we don't die?
As you say that,
Yes.
well, as you say that, Oswalt kind of walks up to the group, but he's wearing kind of, I would say, more traditional Oswalt attire, and then the figure in the big dusty coat and the big hat with the shadow all over its face walks up beside him and just goes, I figured with this disguise we could get Wick to keep watch. And then you hear like the jingling under the thing. You can't tell it's a skeleton in a big coat and a hat, though.
Fuck yeah.
Totally.
Wait, but
All right.
I thought Wick isn't like sentient enough to like do shit like that.
I mean, Wick can't like talk, but he can like jiggle enough to tell us someone's there.
You guys
Yeah,
have gotten
those are-
him to do
Like basic.
something similar on the train.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Is like the train, like go get Art, and you're just like
Okay,
jingle
okay.
jangle.
Fair enough.
He doesn't do anything specific, but if anything happens, he's capable of just making noise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like kicking me and getting me up. The way I see it is like, yes, Oswalt is basically puppeting him, but he's useful enough that I could almost like set an alarm on him where like, if this happens, do this.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
If
Yeah,
X,
it's
then
very,
Y.
very
Yeah.
basic stuff. Like it's
Yeah.
he can't do anything very complex. Can't really fight or anything, but it can follow very basic orders. Cool. So Wick is in a really great outfit, and I love it.
Wow.
And he's like in his, awkward skeleton posture as he watches over the camp.
Like a
I'm grateful for
scarecrow.
him.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he's not like T-posing
Yeah.
over us, is he?
I didn't think he's T-posing, but if you were to approach
He's
this camp,
T-posing to assert dominance.
well, I was gonna say, if you were to approach this camp in the middle of the night, it would probably be kind of upsetting in the sense that you would see all these people sleeping, and then this figure in a really big coat and a big hat just standing there ominously.
What if as soon as he saw you, he started T-posing and staring at you? Yeah.
That'd be even worse.
And every time you like blinked or looked away, he got slightly closer to you.
No, he's got to wake us up. You're turning this into a creepypasta. We need someone to wake us up.
I was about to say you're turning this into a horror game on Steam, an indie horror game.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, this is just a
and
Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff now.
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's, but you're trying to break into the party's camp,
Yeah.
and Wick is the only defense they have.
Yeah.
Wick T-posing is the only defense that we have.
Knack is looking at Knack is looking at Wick for a good long while, nodding. And he looks at Oswalt and says,
You know, Oswalt, I don't feel like I've ever told you this, but your magic is really cool.
he's just nodding, looking at the skeleton.
That's really surprisingly sweet.
My tribe always told me to beware stuff like this, but now that I know someone who uses magic like this, I find it not too dissimilar to my own magic.
After you say your magic's really cool, Oswalt, he looks fairly shocked and just kind of goes, I think that is genuinely the first time anybody has ever said anything nice about the stuff that I do.
Aww.
And he goes, thanks, buddy. Yeah, you know, everybody tells me that people that do this stuff is bad, and I guess I could see why, because dead stuff can be pretty gross. But I guess it just really matters who's doing it.
Knack nods and says,
People told me the same thing, if I'm being honest, but I know for a fact now that they were all wrong.
Art nods as well, in a little bit of a more silent agreement with like that sentiment in particular.
Yeah. Oswald's kind of shaking his head and goes, thanks again, Knack. I mean, I feel like I've already said this before, but right back at you. Your magic is pretty good. I liked how you made those snakes appear. That was pretty.
Next shoulders go like way up and his head like way down, but he nods and says, "Thank you."
Oh.
Oswalt does not know how to take this compliment. This is literally the first time anybody has.
Neither does Knack, and so they're both just like real awkward. Knack is like fidgeting. He's like twirling a leaf around.
Oh, this is horrible.
Awkward showdown.
I love your bromance.
Oh, I love them.
Awkward boys showdown.
After awkward showdown, everybody's going to sleep, I imagine.
Yeah.
We were gonna wake up and it was gonna be a great, a bright, lovely day, and we were gonna look for the four pillars.
That's
probably
absolutely incorrect. May I please have willpower saves from everybody first?
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Fuck right off with this.
You set up camp, you go to bed, and now I'm getting you to roll will.
Oh, thank Christ. Thank Christ I rolled well, because I don't think my will is that great.
Oh no, it's 10.
That's an 11 for me.
Yeah.
21.
21, 11.
No,
Here.
I
That's-
rolled an 8.
So you got 17.
17, yeah.
17, 21, 11,
13.
13.
What'd you get?
You're...
I got 11.
You got 11.
What was Oswald's?
I got a 16. Oh, my
Okay.
bony size.
Wonderful. And good.
Okay, dope.
So, Art, Knack, and Scarlet, in your dreams, for a brief moment, the humming sound returns and quickly goes from a faint background sound to overwhelmingly loud. While this happens, the sight of a gigantic glowing orb takes over your entire range of sight, bearing down upon you as if it's a massive eye staring into your very being. This jolts you awake for just a moment, and as you fall back asleep, you have no further dreams, and you otherwise feel pretty okay as far as your rest goes.
Cool.
Yeah. For Brix and Oswalt, you have a extremely restless night. Your dreams riddled with a cacophony of noises and swirling lights. The one thing you can make out is a glowing shape that resembles a wing Upon waking, you find yourself gripping your blankets uncomfortably tightly. And as you may have imagined, you didn't sleep very well.
I don't like it.
I'm not saying something is watching us in our sleep, but something is watching us in our sleep.
That sounds like a
sure.
weird conclusion to draw.
Is it?
I mean,
We all dream the same thing, and there's gods.
yeah, like
I don't think it's a weird conclusion to make.
I don't know.
When's the last time you and your homies had the same exact dream?
Every day.
Well, okay, and then the next day we wake up fucked up.
Well, no, we're fine. Oswalt and Brix are fucked up.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
mean, I don't know
so
how
we
fine I
rolled
am.
higher
I'm still
will?
sus as fuck.
What?
We rolled higher willpower and we got bad things.
No, we rolled low.
16 was
Yeah.
low.
Apparently that was the cutoff.
Wait,
because
did
Scarlet
I?
got
Wait,
17.
sorry. I think I mixed up Knack's and Oswald's.
Yeah.
Knack
Oh,
got
okay.
the 13.
Yeah, I got 13.
Fuck,
Okay.
sorry.
So wait, I didn't see.
My
I
notes
didn't.
were fucked up.
So I just had my little cheeks just squeezed up nice and tight against my
Yeah.
pillow, and I was
Yeah,
going.
and then you went.
Yeah, so it was Knack and Brix.
Yeah.
Oswald's good.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, could be worse. Could be dead.
Yeah, but at least you'd be sleeping forever that way.
At least I'd be
That's a fair
asleep.
point.
True.
The sun rises. It's very bright, very beautiful, clear day, warm as fuck.
Cool.
And Knack and Brix are tired of shit.
Whereabouts are we on this Crimson Peak? Are we like? I assume we're like relatively close to the.
Oh yeah, the base
Bottom?
or
Yeah, you guys are like around the foothills of the mountain itself. So like you're on on your way towards finding yourself at the regular path that one might use to get to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
Art wants to go to the top.
Wants to go
Okay.
away.
That can be arranged.
Yeah.
Wait. Are we taking the animals? All of them?
I mean, I don't think we're gonna go live at the top of the mountain, but I'm
Okay, so
hoping that
can
once we
we-
get up there, we'll be able to see where we need to go next.
Can we leave then? Should we leave the animals at camp with someone? Should we separate? Should we just all go with the animals? I am not trusting leaving anything behind without anyone to guard it. Let's just put it
Yeah.
that way.
If you guys are just scouting ahead, Oswalt can stay behind and watch the shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Art's hoping that, like, so it sounds like from the notes from like what we have that we need to get to a secondary location, potentially a tertiary location. But our next clue is like 4 pillars. So Art's hoping that if we get to the top of the mountain, maybe we can see something that would resemble that.
Well, Damia's here too.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably not going to come with us no matter what.
No, and I don't think she needs to climb a mountain.
So I was thinking maybe we could leave her behind, but I'm pretty sure if something happens, there's no way she's going to be able to do anything about it. So
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I can hold my own.
Yeah. Oswald can stay down. Does anyone want to stay down?
I mean, Brix might, but that's just because she's sleepy and she wants to sleep.
She's sleepy. She
Yeah.
goes sleep in the sun.
Sleepy.
So Brix and Oswald?
Knack is all tired.
Okay.
I'll come.
Does Knack want to stay down as well? See if he
No.
can catch up.
No, I'll come. I'm fine.
He's
Okay.
he's gonna be leaning on a stick for
Oh,
support
baby.
because he's really tired.
This is a complete aside and just something that I literally just remembered, but
Okay.
Brix took those documents with the one god sigil on them?
She
from
did,
that
yeah.
Hidden record room?
Mm-hmm.
Just to make sure that that's remembered.
I know. Art wants to
we
read
don't have
those
to
at
talk
some
about that
point,
right
too.
now, but I just remembered that. And
Yeah.
I forgot to write that down anywhere, so I'm going to write that
Art
down now.
actually needs to like talk to you guys about what you found down there because he was distracted.
Yeah, we got the shit.
Well, I assume you got shit.
We
or
got
else
the
we
good
would've
shit.
left. But like, he needs to read it at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
As you guys are getting up and packing up your camp and everything, though, Damia, as she's rolling up her bedroll, is like, Did you all have weird dreams as well, or was that just me?
That's a weird question to ask, actually.
Knack goes, yeah.
Yeah, maybe, but it was a really, really bizarre dream, so I wanted to know. You did? You did?
Yeah.
She's pointing at Knack.
Yeah. I
Okay.
did. What was yours?
It was like a big eye. It was really, I don't know, it was just really strange. Like I woke up in like a cold sweat for just a moment.
Knack puts his finger up and just says,
Okay, so this is happening again, right? This happened before. You weren't with us. But we all had nightmares before we arrived in the mining town.
Memoria.
That's the one.
Okay.
And in
I guess so.
Tremoria-
Me too. I assumed it was just one of my nightmares.
Yeah,
But
I have
I
as
guess-
well.
Wait, did everyone have bad dreams last night?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know, bad. Just
Knack
weird.
looks around and just says,
Wait, we should talk about this.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
what did you all see?
So we can talk about the differences in the dreams.
Mm-hmm. How some people saw the weird cacophony of noises and lights and a wing. And some people saw a gigantic glowing eyeball.
That was Sephiroth for sure. One single way. Oh, you all are dead. He's coming.
Here he comes.
here come
The
that
cacophony
whiny
of
boy.
voices was just one winged angel theme song playing.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
How funny would that be?
I did not provide anything that dissuades that theory.
Yeah,
No, you
Sephiroth might
didn't.
just be coming for us.
How do we know it's not Sans Undertale that's coming for us?
It could be
They have a
both.
way.
It could be Sephiroth and Sans
They're both
Undertale. How will
of
we
them.
ever survive?
We won't. We're just gonna be dead. We're gonna be fucking dead.
Yeah,
This
we'd
was
be
the
fucking done.
cacophony of sounds that we heard.
Okay. That's what it was. Oh, fuck. Yeah.
No, the cacophony of sounds that you heard was like a really unsettling combination of like chanting voices and distant bells and just general swooshy wind sounds.
Okay. As we describe the big glowing eye, does that do anything for Brix? Who did not have the big glowing eye dream?
Yeah.
I mean, it would sound familiar, yes. It would seem, it would sound like something that Brix may have witnessed at some point.
Could Brix
That
maybe
certainly
roll
sounds
for
familiar. Like something maybe I would have seen at some point.
However Brix feels about that obviously is up to you. But, just as far as the description of it goes, it sounds like something you've seen.
Certainly sounds like something I've seen. I don't know how I feel about it.
God damn it. Son of a bitch.
Least helpful.
Well, what the fuck? It is a thing. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, we're not going to make it to the headway, I don't think, with these.
Great. This was
line of
helpful
questioning.
and
with these
enlightening.
fun, vague dreams that we're having.
Oswalt turns to Damien and goes, is this the first time that you've ever had a dream like this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you have this sort of dream often? Does this happen a lot?
Not often.
Really.
No, just nightmares.
But it's
the
happened
last-
before.
And the last time it happened, we had to fight something not of this world.
Yeah. See, the thing is we've had several experiences like this, not necessarily in a dream form. When we went through a portal during training, saw some spooky stuff. Brix has seen some spooky stuff on a train, like she was dreaming but awake. I know at one point, Art was... I'm assuming Oswalt knows this. At one point, Art was having super violent dreams. I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff that I can't remember, but while not necessarily in dream form, this kind of spook 'em up bullshit is not as uncommon as I would like it to be.
Art looks like he's finally like connecting the dots between all these things.
And
he's like, oh yeah,
as somebody who is in fact a spook 'em up bullshit expert, this feels like a problem that is going to escalate. But
it definitely doesn't sound good.
No, but I'll be honest. I'd be fucked if I knew what to do about it. Because I don't know what to do about it. I've detected magic the shit out of everything every time this stuff happens, and I get nothing. And when these folks talk to their gods, they get drugs. And so I think Brix yelled at a god once and got a shrug. I don't know. Anyway,
interesting.
At some point, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get capital F fucked by whatever this is. But so if you have any input, that would be so super.
Well, let me start by saying this is all new to me, so I'll have to at least think about it for a little bit first. It's also first thing in the morning, but this is not new for you guys. You've seen this before. I don't like that.
Brix is going
I don't want to be a part of that.
Brix is gonna fucking sleepily march up to Damien. What is she standing? Is she sitting? What's going on?
At this point, she will have finished like packing up her bedroll, so she's standing around in the camp. Yeah.
All right. Brix is gonna tug on her skirt, pantaloons, whatever she's wearing,
Pantaloons.
and like motion for her to come down to, Brix's level.
Yeah.
When she does that, Brix is going to grab her shirt, pull her face very close to her little cat face, and Brix has those scars on her face that the Obama lion left on her fucking face.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's going to just be like, these were left because of something that touched me and and left all sorts of nonsense in my little head. This is not a joke. Yes, we've experienced these things before, and I swear to God, if you make light of this, I will leave so many turds in your belongings.
First of all, I'm very sorry. I had no idea. And second, I would never make light of this. I am very scared. I assure you.
All right. And she lets go.
Thank you.
I almost forgot about that. I was around for that. I remember checking Brix.
Oh yeah, for the Abomination, yeah.
Can I roll for knowledge of planes related to these dreams?
I mean, you can roll whatever
Will
you
it
want.
do anything? I can't think of anything.
I mean, to be fair, we forgot to ask Scarlet anything last time.
Which is great because
when the lion actually showed up.
Especially the Scarlet is so lazy, so like unless people ask, usually there's no drive to do it.
But yeah, you can roll whatever you want.
Well, because nature and Arcana will not do anything. I can already tell. And dreams are esoteric. The only thing I can think about is planes, you know? But the thing that made me think about it is Brix connecting it to her weird sort of, I don't know, spacey thing that happened to her.
Her space brain.
Yeah.
Galaxy
Space
brain.
Yeah.
Brix's galaxy brain.
No!
That's the problem is Brix just has galaxy brain the whole time, but she doesn't know how to act on it. She's just top tier thinking
23.
with no
23?
follow through.
Yeah,
23
basically.
total?
Get anything? Yeah, total.
Based on your experience, your many years of magical experience,
Of being alive in this hell of an earth.
yes, this terrible, terrible planet which has no shortage of problems ever.
Yes.
You know that in theory, things from other planes can, shall I say, leak into people's dreams. As for what plane exactly,
I wasn't trying to figure that out.
yeah, I mean,
But I wanted to know if it could be something like that. It sounds like it would be.
hmm.
It sounds like something like what happened to Brix, is what I mean. You know, things leaking into your brain weirdly.
So if this is happening to Damia now, is that because she is on the same path as us? Or is
Yep.
it because something in our possession is giving us all these dreams?
I mean, it's been happening since before we had most things.
What did you, because this has only started happening to me now. Think about that. So,
Well,
what did you guys have in your possession, if you're going with that you might have acquired around the same time that this started?
Oswalt pulls out the thing that was in that orb.
In the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he holds it up and he goes, if I were to guess, I would say it has something to do with this. We don't know what it is, and I feel like we're looking for more. A lot of weird shit. It was involved in us getting this, but these kinds of things have been happening before we got this. Maybe this is making it worse, or maybe something had its eyes on us, and now that you're part of the group, you're in those bullseyes as well. But we don't have a lot of information. We tend to usually just take these moments and go, "That's fine, I guess," and then keep moving because what else are you gonna do? It's not like we haven't.
The alternative is insanity, is what it is. Just saying.
She's not wrong. Yeah, you know. So I don't know. I'm genuinely at a loss for what to do about it because again, he holds the thing up again. Can't confirm it's this. Can't confirm what this is. Can't confirm that it would stop if we left it somewhere. Can't confirm if it's because some big spook 'em up bastard is taking a shining to us. Really, we've tried a handful of things, and we're already out of ideas. So
Knack puts a claw up and says,
The only thing we can confirm is the last time this happened, we fought a space lion. So perhaps we should be on guard.
That, well, you can never say, but that only sort of confirms for me that there's definitely something in a different plane that seems to be somehow reaching out here.
Or sending agents to fight us.
Hey, Jeph.
What's up?
Did we establish that the thing that Oswalt touched was that made us lose like weeks or however long that was?
It was a week.
Mm-hmm.
Back in Coombe. Was that like, did it feel similar to the artifact we have?
Yeah, it looked very, very similar. So the orb has like a glowing yellow core to it and is capped on either side of it with like these jagged pieces of metal with symbols going around the sides of it. And the thing that Oswalt touched in those ruins, it just looked like the glowing yellow core of it, without the metal caps on it.
Yeah.
But extending from either side of it was like the big metal, like tendril things, like what you saw in the mines in Tremoria.
Yeah, and like what's on Honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like kind of what was on the space lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had
these like
less
metal...
of those, but he had some of them.
Obviously, that has to have something to do with it. But
because if we're trying to find these artifacts, and the reason we're going along this path is because we suspect that this exact artifact is what the Wanderer might have had.
But
we don't know what the purpose of gathering them together is, other than we don't feel like anyone else should have them.
And why? But why did you start? I know why I started. Why did you start looking for them?
We just happened to cross one.
And then you started looking for the rest?
Well, we came across one, and then we fought a massive space lion that was absolutely not of this world or this dimension. And then we thought, oh, it looks like there's more of these. We should probably go get them because apparently there's being a hole ripped in dimensions or something. But whatever is going on, we need to stop it. That was our only... We've really set off on like a big adventure on a small hunch, is what I'm saying.
Well, that and the science guy told us to do it.
Well, the science guy, Bill Nye, as
Bill
he's
Nye
called,
told you to do this?
We're technically on a job from him.
He brought us to a place where we found out that there were maybe more of these things to the north and the south. And we already have one. And we don't know whether the one we have is from the north or the south. We do know that the one we have was buried inside of a big puzzle box that was quite hard to open up, but we did open it up. Whether or not we should have, we did open it up.
A puzzle box that you got from a random man in the city.
Yes, that was just in his attic.
Right?
Correct.
We have accumulated a lot of curious items that we don't know what to do with.
You know, now that we really sit down and talk about it, we have, haven't we?
You also got that fucking rock that Saul's looking after.
That fucking rock.
The piece of metal from Don't we have a
Saul
chunk of
has
metal?
it. No, it's like a glowing. It's a rock, I think, that glows the same way as the orb does.
Yeah, but then we also have a chunk of metal from either the space lion or the mines from like those roots that we took. I think Brix had it. Didn't Brix have it? And then we were gonna be like, we could make like a weapon out of this.
That was
Brix
just that
has,
was
like-
a rock. It was a rock. It's big. It's big old rock.
I think Brix has some like shards from the lion. Brix like tossed some glass at it and it turned into obsidian.
Yeah, those.
Oh yeah.
darts.
Brix has
They'll have-
obsidian shards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all just sit down with this like collection of items, being like, "Is this weird?" And Scarlet and Davey are like,
Yes. Yeah, this is fucked. What are you talking about? Of course this is weird.
"We've never really sat down to think about all
You
the
guys,
shit that's
you guys
happened
are
to you."
tracking down these things for someone?
Professor
Withersby.
Withersby.
But it's not for.
But it's not.
Withersby
He
that
never
we're
asked us to
tracking this
get any of these
stuff
things.
down.
We just took them, and they're in our key our key items list.
And we kind of. What we kind of did was convince Withersby to fund our trip to go find the other artifacts
I
without
see.
ever really telling him what was going on. That's what we
see.
kind of did.
Did you guys, the first time this ever happened, was that the first time you acquired one of these things? Or was it after?
It was before.
It was before?
It was before we opened it, but after we had it in our possession, I believe.
Oh yeah, it used to be in a puzzle box. I
Yeah.
forgot.
So you
about
got
Wait,
the
what was
puzzle box.
the orb was in the puzzle box?
Yeah.
The orb was in the puzzle box, and we got the puzzle box on our, I think, second mission. Because I think our
Yes.
first mission was the watch,
Yeah.
and the second mission was the puzzle box. And then we were like, we don't know what it is. And he was like, I don't know, keep it.
I don't
So
care.
you guys got this
What am I
puzzle
gonna
box
do
and
with it?
nothing happened. And you took it to this Professor B.
You know Withersby.
Oh, and nothing happened. And then we took it to Tremoria, and then we had bad dreams and fought a space line.
When you opened it.
And Scarlet had the missing Binkle
Yeah,
for it.
I
to
did.
mark it.
Yeah, so after we defeated the space lion and Scarlet had the missing Dinkle, then we opened it.
Then perhaps this is causing the dreams.
I mean, I
So that
wouldn't
the
be
dreams
surprised.
started after you opened it.
I mean,
No,
it was in
before.
our possession either way.
So it started before you opened it.
We didn't
So
have
it's
it.
not that. If it didn't happen to you while it was in the box, and it didn't
it was-
happen to you.
But it was still in our possession. There's no way to say if opening it activated it.
You can see why we've made no progress on this. We don't know.
Yes,
we don't
I
even
do
have
think
a
that-
place to start.
I do think that this has to be related because clearly there is some insane astral thing happening here. But the fact that you guys didn't experience this while it was in the box, only after, for whatever reason, is weird. Is there anything else that you acquired at the same time? Around that time?
Each other.
Oh.
Yes, well, that is a very nice sentiment, but I doubt
It's not
that
a
is
sentiment,
it.
it's a fact. We didn't know each other before this.
Well,
Literally,
Wow.
the first time any of us saw something significantly weird was us going through the portal after training. Because we did a training thing. and
Not all of us saw that.
No,
And
not
I
all.
don't remember who did and didn't.
Yeah, I don't remember who saw it either, but I think Oswalt saw it.
Everybody saw something.
Everybody saw
similar
something,
to now,
but some people's were much more disturbing than others.
Yeah, some people got a worse time
Maybe.
out of it.
I don't remember if Art had a bad time or not, to be honest. That
I
was
feel like
so
he probably
long ago.
did just because those first sessions
Just
Art was
because I
going
rolled
awful.
terribly for the first 20 sessions. Yeah,
Yes,
I
correct.
feel like that probably is right.
with no other information to go on, but remembering that Art rolled like shit.
Forever, yeah.
That's it.
I probably
That's
had
the
a bad time.
Only basis for that.
That was with the old dice.
That was with the loaded dice, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the dice that were literally loaded to 1.
Wow.
Oh man, that's
Are we not sure that keeping these items is driving us mad slowly over time?
It could be.
We're not
I
sure
propose-
that it's
Should
not.
we
that we
consider
find
maybe
more.
donating these to a museum somewhere?
I propose that we
don't
find
know.
more and test your theory. What's the worst that could happen? We keep getting terrible dreams.
Art
it's
kind
funny
of
that you say a
gestures to-
museum. Withersby
Scarlet.
works for the museum.
I know Withersby literally works for the museum. We didn't have to have this orb with us. We could have left it with someone.
But nobody knows about it.
Nobody knows about it. We won't tell anyone because we don't trust them. Why do we not trust people with this?
I like to
What's
think that
wrong with
us all having bad dreams isn't just a case of us having a bad time. I think that we might be letting something interact with us or see us from another plane.
I think you're
If
right.
these items are causing this, then perhaps we should be rid of them.
I can
Or-
guarantee that someone from another plane is definitely got plans going on.
And Brix pouts.
Then perhaps by keeping these on us, we are playing into their plans.
Well, I think there's
maybe we're
a chance that whatever we're going to find out here could get us a little closer. So,
Knack hunches a little bit. He's really tired. And then he gets back up and he says,
If we get to the top of this mountain and fight a space monster, I'm putting my foot down on keeping these items in our
that
pockets.
is fair.
If you guys go to the top
Art
of that
nods.
mountain and fight another space lion, I am absolutely taking everything that even remotely looks magical and throwing it in the next body of water we come across.
That is also
again.
I mean,
that's also a good choice.
But maybe we're also seeing why the Wanderer wanted to dispose of this item. And maybe we're getting close to finding another. And we don't know what happens when you reunite them, but it's probably better than whatever's trying to happen right now. Or at least different.
Different. I would go with different, just to be sure.
As long as I can get a long enough night's sleep that I can fight off whatever's coming our way, then I think we'll be okay, right?
Right.
Okay, let's go.
What's interesting? What's
Top of the mountain,
interesting?
guys. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the end of another episode of StumbleQuest. The theme is Struttin from Louie, Zong, and all of the music is provided by Kevin McLeod of Incompetech.com. This is a bi-weekly podcast, so we'll have a new episode for you up in 2 weeks. If you want to follow us on Twitter, we are at StumbleQuest, and if you're looking for a beautiful place to hang out on the internet full of beautiful people, may I recommend our Discord. The link is in the description. Come hang out with us. If you want to know more about the show, the people who make it, and the world it takes place in, check out our website at stumblequest.com. And if you check out our website, make sure to click on the Level Up Dice link. They make really great stuff. You should check them out. Please leave us a review and share us with your friends. It helps us out a ton. We finally got out of the big city, got away from the guards. Everything's going well. Shared nightmares are fine. And now it's all clear sailing from here. Not a cloud in the sky. Okay, bye-bye.